Hey Virgo, welcome to your weekly reading. If this is your first time here, my name is Laura and I'm from babycurltarot.com. Keep in mind this message is for any Virgo placement you want to check in on, including any planet or astrological house that may be in Virgo. Whatever it is, you are welcome here. Virgos, also please keep in mind if you enjoy the reading, leave a like, leave a comment, and don't forget to subscribe if you want to see more videos from me in the future. All right, your first card is It's Time to Take Action, New Moon in Aries. Okay. All right, let's see what these next couple of cards say. We have the third house. This is the house of communication, thoughts, social media, siblings, early education, socialization, things like that. Okay, think Gemini energy. And the next card is Pluto, the planet of transformation, renewal, death and rebirth, cycles, motivation, personal power, basic instinct, inner resources, taboos, extremes, obsession. Interesting. Okay. Very interesting. Feels like there's a conversation or something that you feel like feels like you need to be a part of, okay? Whether that means like sharing your own perspective so people can understand like the gravity of a situation. I'm getting political potentially as well, so you may have something to share that kind of brings some nuance to a conversation that you can bring awareness to. Let's take a look at the next two cards and see what we have. Comfort. Interesting. Okay, wasn't expecting that. Last card, if I can get it off the table, is Strength. Interesting. Okay, so what I got from Comfort is this could bring some sort of like peace to a very specific community or type of individual. And this strengthens the conversation for providing that sense of peace and comfort, I guess is the best word that I can put here, to this community or type of individual. Very interesting. Okay, let's get into the tarot and see what you guys need to know. Spiritual team, Divine Feminine Tarot, what messages do you have for the Virgo Collective for the next 7 days? What messages do you have for the Virgo Collective for the next 7 days? All right, let's get it. Let's get it. All right, first card, Nine of Swords reversed, King of Cups, the Magician. Oh, I love this so far. High Priestess in reverse, Judgment in reverse, and one of my hairs. All right, at the bottom of the deck, we have the Page of Cups reversed, Six of Cups reversed, Temperance reversed, Wheel of Fortune reversed, and the Emperor. Very interesting. Last combo of cards. I like the first 3 cards. Everything else I'm a little unsure of right now. But what I like about the King of Cups and the Magician is it feels like this is something that you have the emotional strength and clarity to speak about with other people and are able to help enact some sort of change. This may be affecting a community that is kind of, I don't know if distraught is necessarily the word I want to use, but it's affecting them in a way that maybe they are too emotionally invested in. And so, I don't know, sometimes when, and it's so shitty to say, but sometimes when people are very riled up and emotionally charged about a conversation or a situation, sometimes their arguments may not come across well, or people can try to discredit that. But I feel like you have somewhat mastered your emotions regarding this situation. Maybe this is something that has been happening to you for a very long time, or this is something that, again, you've just experienced so much in your life that you have a very clear head about it. And you, while you are still like emotional about it and you're emotionally tied to it, you're able to kind of set aside those emotions and introduce logic and clear communication about it. Does that make sense? The Nine of Swords also gives way to that way of thinking. While it is something that bothers you, it feels like you have a clear head about it, okay? It's not bothering you to the point where you are like kind of frozen with anxiety or stress, okay? You're able to communicate it in a very clear way. Virgos, I feel like intuitively there are a lot of people that are kind of missing the point or calling attention to things that are, I don't want to say insignificant, because I would never want to diminish anyone's, point of view or argument, but it feels like with the High Priestess in reverse and Judgment in reverse, it feels like the world or the community or people that are involved in this somehow are kind of missing somewhat of a really bigger point, or they're not drawing attention to a point that could be a game changer in terms of having this conversation. Okay, you may see a lot of younger people, in fact, on social media or in the media in general talking about this. And it feels like they're not really bringing like a well-rounded argument or a well-rounded picture of what exactly is happening and what has been happening in the situation. Okay, I hope this is making sense. It feels like you are going to have to be the one to kind of step up and take charge and really kind of bring attention or shed some light on the situation and how this has been going on for a very long time, how the system may very well have been stacked against you or this community or certain types of individuals for a very long time. With the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, it feels like things have not changed, and it feels like this is something that has been out of your hands, out of other people's control for a very long time, and it's time to draw attention to that and bring justice, and not only justice, but bring balance to the situation, to bring fairness. This may have a lot to do with children, or this may have to do with the school system, just because the third house is here. This may talk about like a certain school district. This may talk about the education system in general for children at a young age, because the third house does rule early education. I could see that being a very hot topic for you guys, but it could be a number of things, honestly. We have a lot of major arcana cards here. So we have Sagittarius here and here with Temperance and the Wheel of Fortune. We have Aries with the Emperor, we have Scorpio with Judgment, we have Cancer with the High Priestess, and we have Gemini and Virgo with the Magician. So a lot of things kind of culminating here. A lot of fire energy down here, some water, some air, and some earth for you guys. But ultimately, it feels like whatever this is, it's going to be a very fiery, passionate conversation. That someone needs to come through with a very clear head and a very clear argument or representation of the situation itself. And a lot of you guys may be part of starting that movement, or getting these facts out there and starting to share and grow the conversation as a whole. It's really beautiful, Virgos. That is all I really have that I'm seeing with the tarot. So I'm going to go ahead and move on to the final deck of the reading. Now, keep in mind, Virgos, whatever messages come from this deck could be completely related or unrelated to what it is we've been talking about. It's just additional things you need to know for the next 7 days. Spiritual team, daily crystal inspiration. What final messages, advice, or encouragement do you have for the Virgo collective for the next 7 days? Final messages, advice, or encouragement do you have for the Virgo collective for the next 7 days? Let's get into it. First card, excuse me, Bloodstone, get up and get moving. Yep, we already saw that with the first card, time to take action. And that's definitely the Emperor energy as well. It's time to take action. It's time to kind of step up and be the leader a little bit, or in a very specific type of way. Next card, we have Pink Opal, be kind to yourself. Okay. Boundaries. boundaries, especially if you are sharing on social media. Be prepared for all kinds of, how can I even put that? Scrutinization. Okay, even if it's not on social media, if it could be from other communities that are looking at this as well, that may not understand everything that kind of goes on here in this type of community or situation. Remember to take time for yourself, to nurture yourself, because this can be very difficult mentally, spiritually, emotionally, when you feel like all eyes are on you and people are, scrutinizing things with a fine-tooth comb. The last card at the bottom of the deck, we have Celestite, soothe your soul. Yep. And this could just talk about soothing or healing some sort of, past trauma or past situations that have happened in your life as well. All of those things could be triggered and brought up throughout the situation. So just be aware of that. Again, just give yourselves plenty of time to nurture, heal, and take breaks. as always, if this is resonating for you. All right, Virgos, that is what I'm seeing for you guys this week. Please leave a like and a comment if you enjoyed the reading. Don't forget to subscribe if you want to see more videos from me in the future. If you want to see more content from me, I am on Instagram, TikTok. I have a blog. All that info and where to find me is below in the description box, as is my website if you want to schedule a personal reading with me. As always, though, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful week, and I hope to see you next time. Bye.